So we talked about the base sensitivity and the alarm level to be able to detect an object, depending on what program you choose. So you go to Access 67890. You can scroll down to the program. Once you've chosen your program, you can select your base sensitivity. And the base sensitivity is based on the alarm level of the object you're trying to detect. So if you pass something through the metal detector that has a certain alarm level, so this has 143, which is one of the alarm levels. You press plus to reset it. You try a different location, 82 and 70, which was pretty high. So 143 is probably still the highest number, which makes the object look small. Plus to reset it. Try passing it in another location. So 138, 135. So basically, one of the highest numbers, or the number you want to make sure that you set your base sensitivity to allow the metal detector to find that object. So let's say I lower this down, say to 100. Now, if I check my alarm level and I pass this through and it's greater than 100, there's no alarm. You can see as I pass this through, the number is 145. So because the base sensitivity is 100, it won't detect the object. So I would have to change this to something above 145. Let's see. So now it detected it because it picked it up at 149. My base sensitivity was exactly 149. So that time it detected it because it was lower than the base sensitivity. There are different programs that the MZ comes with. They're slightly different than the PDI, but for the most part it has just about every program. If you find the program menu, you can use plus or minus to choose the different programs that are available. And same if you hit plus, it scrolls back up the menu item. We also talked about synchronization for the walkthrough. Some of the menu items, let's start over here. If you access the control panel, 67890, you can scroll down to the multi-unit role. So for synchronization, you can change this item to leader. It can be solo by itself, or it can be set to follower. We talked about frequency. One thing that's different, if you want to change the frequency, you can do it here by pressing the plus button. And you can either scroll down by 1 or use the scroll bar to change the menu item. This will change the frequency when using synchronization. One thing that the MZ has that the PDI does not have is an auto frequency scan. When you hit the plus button, it'll actually scan through available frequencies that have the least amount of interference for the walkthrough. Once it scans through, which takes it about 30 seconds or so, it'll find the most preferable frequency that doesn't have interference. So you can use that frequency number for multiple walkthroughs to be able to make sure that they communicate with each other. Then you can also use channels to select the different channels. We have channels 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the MZ. So if you remember on the PDI there was 1 and 2 and A and B. We've added additional channels, 1, 2, and we also added 3 and 4.